Back to Sportsbook review videos after another hot day of NBA betting action, going 3-0 on Christmas Day, running our streak up this week as well. I'm back once again with a couple of more NBA picks here for a large slated Saturday evening of NBA action here on the day after Christmas. We'll start it off with the Indiana Pacers heading into Minnesota to play the Timberwolves tonight. The Pacers come in as a 3.5-point favorite. Total of 206 points. Now, while I'm tempted to take the over here with this game, hopefully of a high-scoring game, the Wolves have been a little better defensively here recently. Pacers very undervalued defensively here as well, but I think the play could be on the Pacers laying the points on the road, despite the fact they're only 7-7 against the spread this season. On the road, and only 2-4 against the spread as road favorites in this one. The Minnesota Timberwolves do not present that much of a struggle, and even though the Pacers have had some trouble against Western Conference opponents this season, it's been against better Western Conference opponents than the Minnesota Timberwolves for sure. And if you look at the Timberwolves over the last 12 games, only 2-9-1 against the spread overall, and at home this season, only 2-12-1 against the spread when playing at the Target Center. I think the Indiana Pacers here slightly undervalued by the sports books after the day off on Christmas and Christmas Eve as well, so a couple days off heading into this game. I think 3.5 just a little bit too low here for these Indiana Pacers. Good position here to lay the points with them on the road. Next up is the Nuggets and the Spurs here, where the Spurs come in as a 14-point favorite, total of 194.5. Now this one really depends on which players we're going to have available here tonight for both teams. Denver's dealing with some injuries right now. Jameer Nelson, Danilo Gallinari, Emmanuel Mudiay all missed their most previous game. If one or none of those guys are able to play here for this game, it does make an impact on it as well. But that could also limit the Spurs as well, coming off the back-to-back loss last night in Houston on Christmas Day. If some of the Nuggets are out, like Gallinari, like Mudiay, like Nelson, the Spurs could also rest some players here as well off the heels of back-to-back. Tim Duncan maybe being the most prime candidate here, so don't lock anything as of yet. But if we get down to it here and some of these Nuggets are able to play and some of the Spurs are not playing in this one, I think it could be a very good opportunity to take the points with the Denver Nuggets here, who are 6-2 against the spread this season as underdogs of 9 points or higher. I think they have a very good opportunity to come in and cover the spread against San Antonio in San Antonio once again, which they've already done this season on a lower spread as well. I think of about 12.5 points they've covered already in San Antonio in this one. So I think it's a good speculative pick here. If we get some news that maybe some Spurs are resting and some of these Nuggets are coming back in this one, only if I think if we can get Gallo back, do I like this one at plus 14. But keep an eye on that one. If you do get news that we are going to get some Nuggets healthier in this one, take the points and add it to your NBA picks. Best of luck to you on those two. Make sure you check out some of my prop betting picks here for Week 16 of the NFL season as well, coming out later today. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.